Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for visiting. This is a general reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. So if this video doesn't resonate and if you have the time, I encourage you to check out the videos for your Moon and or Rising sign because sometimes your messages will be coming from there. Also, I want to thank everyone who has booked a personal reading with me up until now. I really appreciate the support. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, the information to do so is in the description box below. So having said all of that, Taurus, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. The first card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is how you're feeling at this time. Taurus, I feel like you guys have put a lot of work into something, perhaps all year long. And you're kind of at a pause right now. You're kind of looking at everything you've worked so hard on. And now you're waiting to reap the rewards. You're waiting for the rewards to come in from all the hard work you've done. This is a farmer who has planted, and now that the planting part of the process is over, he looks back and he waits. So this could be seen a couple different ways. It is, waiting for good things to come in. It can also be watching as the good things come in. So you, Taurus, might feel like you've worked really hard and you're enjoying the fruits of that labor, or you're just sitting back and waiting for those benefits to come in. So the Seven of Pentacles is tricky because it is generally a positive card where you've worked really hard and it's watching and waiting, being patient for something to come to fruition. That's another really strong message with this card. But there is also a caution against standing there too long, not doing anything. You can see all this greenery around this man in this card. It's almost like an overgrowth. It's kind of crowding him. So there is a caution of maybe standing there too long as, the plants grow too much and aren't getting trimmed back. That's one interpretation of it. Another way to look at it is that a lot of good things are coming in for this person, a lot of green, a lot of money, a lot of abundance. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about balancing those two. It's all about balancing the time spent waiting for the good to come in, but also not standing there too long, inactive too long. So that's always what I feel with this card, is that some kind of balance needs to be achieved. Some of you Taurus out there, because you're an earth sign, it's a slower energy. I would bet that a lot of you maybe feel like you kind of just want to pause and wait when action actually might be required to kind of push something over the edge to the finish line. So you'll know if that applies to you with something. It is Pentacles, so it probably has to do with some kind of work or project, but not necessarily so. It could be a relationship that you've been putting a lot of work in. Just apply it how it resonates for you. But I feel like a lot of you Taurus are feeling pretty proud of yourself, pretty accomplished, pretty happy that you worked hard on something, but really wanting to see the fruits of that, really ready to receive the benefits from everything you've worked so hard on is kind of where you guys are at right now. The second card is what you're wanting at this time. It's the Knight of Wands. This is interesting because the way you guys feel right now is the Seven of Pentacles energies. That is kind of slow. It's a little stagnant. It's a little standing and watching and waiting, not really doing anything, just being patient and waiting for something to happen. That's how you feel. But there's a deeper part of you that wants more decisive action, that wants more fire energy to kind of take over. The Knight of Wands is, it can be seen as a little erratic. He charges forward to go accomplish a task, and it is fire energy, so it is very insistent. How do you say? Like it will, lighting a path on fire very quickly. It's that kind of energy of wanting to rush quickly to accomplish something, to deliver a message, to go and proclaim something, go and complete a task that has been assigned to the knight is the energy here with the Knight of Wands. So it's kind of interesting that you guys feel more in this Seven of Pentacles energy where you feel like you kind of just want to watch and wait, but there's a deeper part of you that feels like decisive action needs to be taken. So I feel like you Taurus are dealing with two internal competing tendencies at this time. Okay, your Taurus nature just kind of wants to wait and watch, even if the bushes and shrubbery are growing around you and you can't see you anymore. But there's a deeper part of you that feels on some level compelled that maybe you need to take some kind of action. But I don't see you, I see that that's what you want, but I don't necessarily see that happening right now. And it could be because of the next card, which is your challenge at this time, which is the Magician. So the Magician in the challenge card is telling me that you're having trouble manifesting something at this time that you need or want. And that could be why you have a desire to be in a Knight of Wands energy, but it's not really happening with you really being in this, truly being in the Seven of Pentacles energy is where you're at right now, even though you want to be in the Knight of Wands energy. The Magician is saying, the problem is that you cannot manifest something that you want right now. There could be a block, there could be something that you need to realize or see fully so that you could be able to manifest something that you want. The Magician is able to have mastery over the elements, all four of the elements, you know, water, air, fire, and earth. He can work with everything. Okay, so I feel like you Taurus, there's some inability to work with everything. You can see in the Magician, he has the black candle on one side and the white candle on one side. So it's all about bringing the light and dark, the yin and the yang together to manifest something. And Taurus, there's something about your inability to bring the two opposites together. Okay, I know that sounds a little weird, but that's what I'm getting for you, Taurus. There's something, you're too yin or too yang, or you're too hot or too cold. You're too stagnant or too much moving forward. But I don't feel like you guys are moving forward with this Knight of Wands here in what you're wanting. I feel like that's what you guys want. A part of you want that, but it's not what's actually showing up in the 3D at this time. So the Taurus, I feel like it's saying that you might be focusing on one part of an issue when really there is a holistic approach that is needed so that you can see what's really going on with an issue. Okay, I don't know what this is in regard to. It could be a work situation, it could be a relationship, just something going on in your life right now. You'll know this if this is for you, if this is resonating for you, and you could apply it however way it works. The fourth card is opportunities encountered at this time. It's the Empress. So this makes sense, Taurus. The Empress is it's an earth energy, okay? So I think it's saying that it isn't really the time right now to manifest something, to bring something into creation. It's kind of more of a time to be in an Empress energy of taking care of your home, taking care of your body. There is an opportunity for something to start to develop. Something to develop that you could eventually give birth to. Okay? But it's kind of saying that you Taurus are not, even though that's what you guys want right now, you want something to just show up and have already manifested and grown and be there. It's not really the right time for that. It's more of a time to be in an Empress energy where you're planning meticulously, and you Taurus are really good at that already, but it's just kind of, I'm sorry to say this, it's not the right time, but it's just saying it isn't the right time for something to really manifest fully. It's more of a time to put more attention into the foundation that you've laid. Really developing something you want to do or an idea so that it's fully grown in the womb before you try and push it out. It's like trying to push it out prematurely with this Knight of Wands and the Magician being in the challenge position. It's like it's not the right time. So the opportunity for you right now, Taurus, is to really embrace this energy of making sure a project or idea is fully developed, or a proposition you want to give to a person, making sure it's really fully developed and taking care to those details before you go and rush ahead with it, with that Knight of Wands energy. And the Empress is also about, like I said, taking care of the body and the home. So maybe it would be a good time to maybe focus on that, reverse the attention on yourself instead of trying to push ahead with something that is premature at this time, is what the message is. The next card is advice that the guides want to give you at this time. Six of Cups reversed. The Six of Cups is all about childhood memories or memories from the past. It could be past life material with another person, because you see, you know, two children here that are, whoop. I've never dropped a card in a reading before. It's the first time for everything. That was weird. I wonder why this card fell. Anyways, that is what the Six of Cups represents. In the reverse, it could be negative memories, where there's a negative memory from the past that's bothering you, something that you're playing over and over again in your head. It's hurting you. Anyways, the bottom line is, this is very clear. The advice card, and you know, with this being in the advice position, it's about like a renewal, or like a renewal of an alliance, or coming together with someone. So maybe somebody needs to say sorry to you, or you need to say sorry to someone. It's like someone from the past that you maybe haven't talked to in a while, that you guys can come together to achieve some kind of understanding or renewal in the partnership or alliance or friendship, relationship, whatever it is. And it's in the advice position, so it's kind of saying that it's in your best interest to do this at this time, Taurus. It's kind of like this is a ripe time to do that. And maybe this is why you have this Magician in the challenge position. Maybe you cannot manifest what you really want until you address this issue from your past. I mean, this is a very clear message. I mean, the Six of Cups reverse is all about something from the past that's making you feel icky. And with it being in the advice position, it's like, Taurus, go and deal with this thing that is from your past and that you can't stop thinking about. Also, because it's childhood memories, it could be issues with family members. Maybe you haven't talked to family members in a long time and you're not on speaking terms. And the advice is that your stagnant energy will start to loosen when you address this thing that's kind of making you constipated energetically, to be honest, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling really strongly here. The final card is the outcome from all this energies. It's the Nine of Cups reversed. The Nine of Cups reversed is, you know, it could be being a little proud, a little smug, you know, not being maybe the most honest or upright person. It could be drinking too much. It could be, you know, too focused on sensual pleasures, overly focused on sensual pleasures to the detriment of yourself. I feel like it's saying, Taurus, that if you don't embrace what is being asked here with this Empress card, you know, taking care of yourself, making sure an idea is fully developed before you rush ahead in this Knight of Wands energy, and also with the advice card, you know, if you don't deal with this thing from your past, it's going to kind of put you in this very low energy of this Nine of Cups person, especially in the reverse. You know, they're kind of alone. They're just kind of like, I don't need anything. I'm fine. I'm making myself feel better kind of energy. Okay, so I feel like it's saying that the outcome is, yeah, you'll be alone. You'll be, you know, it's kind of like a self-righteous thing with it being in the reversed. This is not someone who is happy, Taurus. So it's kind of telling me that you will remain in this energy, unfortunately, until you address what's going on with this past issue with the Six of Cups reverse. Okay. Yeah. Not being happy, but being close to happiness with this Nine of Cups. It's still Nine of Cups even though it's in the reverse. So Taurus, I feel like it's saying that you guys have made some kind of progress toward really figuring out what it is that you really want, but it's not quite there, and there could still be some missteps taken that keep you in this nine of cups reverse energy where, you know, you are a little self-righteous, you are a little smug, and it's not necessarily you, Taurus, it could be someone around you, okay, but I feel like it's probably you. Or maybe you have worked through this, and maybe you have already approached a person and then they responded in that way. They responded in a self-righteous way, and then that put you in that energy. So take it as it resonates. I'm not trying to pick on you, Taurus. I'm just telling you what the card means. So with this being the outcome, it could be that it's not the right time for you, Taurus. Maybe it's not the right time for you to clear up this Six of Cups reverse energy, this issue from the past. Maybe you still need to work on this Empress energy of really making sure that the idea, the concept, whatever it is really fully developed, making sure that you know what you're doing before you can kind of clear up this Six of Cups reversed issue. And maybe that's why the Nine of Cups is reversed here. Maybe it's just not quite the right time, and that's okay. You know, everything is due in its time. I pulled an additional card to top off the reading. This is from a deck that's only the majors and the four aces. You got the Hanged Man, Taurus. The Hanged Man in this deck is a bat. He has a third eye, literally a third eye, between his eyes on his forehead. So you're being asked to see something from a different perspective, Taurus, okay? Back to this Seven of Pentacles of how you're feeling at this time. He's so focused on looking out in the field in that one direction. There could be something that he's missing. Standing there waiting, not doing a thing, just standing there waiting, being so patient. But there's something that he might not be seeing, and that's where the Hanged Man comes in. The Hanged Man is all about seeing something that was previously missed. You know those picture books, those eye trick picture books where you have to stare at the pictures so that you can see through all the little dots and colors, and then you'll see through it and you'll see the picture. You'll see a tiger, a castle, or something. It's like you have to relax your eyes and let go. I know it sounds weird. You have to kind of let go of how you normally see things with your eyes and visually to see what is beyond the colors and the little weird lines and circles and stuff. So that's what you're being asked to do in your life and energetically, Taurus. The Hangman says take a pause and really see what's going on here. Really get the lay of the land, which is what this Empress card is telling you as well. It's a very similar message. It's like take a pause and really see what's going on. A change in position might be needed, a change of view, turning yourself upside down so that you can see something from a different perspective, seeing the truth, seeing for something the way that it really is. I often say that the Hanged Man card is the Matrix card, associating it with the movie The Matrix, where you need to go on a journey to see what is real versus not real. Okay, what's real in your life, Taurus, versus something that is just in your head, just a thought that actually is something that is affecting you, but it's not real and it's ready to be let go of. With the Six of Cups reverse energy, something in the past that needs to be addressed so that it can finally be let go of and you can move on. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this reading was helpful. If it resonated, please let me know in the comment section below, because that is really helpful for me. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And once again, if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, the information to do so can be found in the description box below. Thank you so much, Taurus. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.